Namaste. Welcome to tonight's reading of the Mayan Oracle. Today is Hunluhunak. We are blessed tonight to have Brother Ukini with us to read the magical child poem from the Mayan Oracle about Ak.
I am Ak, Dreamweaver. I weave together energies and dreams of like vibration, harmoniously alighting the synergistic unity upon the crest of the wave of destiny. As you learn to journey alone, gathering you to the talents of your quest, your essence self sounds the mystic call, coalescing companions of destiny. In many forms from many dimensions does my nourishment join you on your destiny's quest. I am the knowing recognition, the deep comprehension in the eyes that actually meet and see the magnificence of who you really are. I embody the mythic recognition, joyfully bringing together those who share the same vision and purpose. I am the sweet release that pours from the words, I do remember. I am the sacred trust realized in the words, this we shall do. I am the joy of the many, sharing the nourishment of the one heart. Free yourself from the torment of the past that once held you captive within the illusion. Liberate yourself from the tyranny of the emotional drama. Break through to new patterns and possibilities. Let the soothing ethers of my acknowledgement envelop and renew you. Then, releasing you tenderly, I will offer you to the light of new beginnings. In myriad forms, guides and allies await, proffering strength and courage for your journey. I stand before you now, companion of destiny, offering a potent point of access. Open your heart. Your new sense of purpose will draw you, like iron filings to a galactic magnet, loving hands to clasp your own, knowing eyes to reflect your heart's yearning, and the remembrance of a sacred song that you may sing together in the rapture of a shared dream realized.
Ukini. Today's tone is the 11th tone, Hunluhun, the tone of dissonance. Stripped down to essence, marrow of light, beyond definition you soar, and your soul takes flight. The qualities that describe the dissonance of Hunluhun is change, disintegration, letting go, stripping away, complexities moving to simplicity. Hunluhun is the ray of dissonance, the foundation of self, combined with the foundation of essence self, catalyzed by the one point of unity. Hunluhun is the process of disintegration, stripping away the layers down to the core essence. Unity, the great illuminator, is transforming patterns and structures, freeing you from things that no longer serve your emergent wholeness. Look through the surface appearance of your processes. Let complexities dissipate. Become the blessing of simplicity. In Hunluhun, cherished ideas, beliefs, and images of all kinds are being brought up for your re-examination to illuminate and transform. Examine what appears dissonant in your life. Let go. Embrace the disintegration process without resisting and judging it. The rigid walls of your resistance are being broken down. Going through your resistance and boundaries prepares a space for greater wisdom. you are becoming an open system. Anything that defines you is being stripped away. Expect clearing and change. As your facade crumbles and your walls come tumbling down, the true illumination of self bursts through. Ak. The qualities of Ak are breakthrough, new beginnings, relationships, companions of destiny, emotional body issues, ego, recasting your past, spiritual strength, and guardians and guides. One of the gifts of Ak is the calling in and recognition of other companions of destiny. Other beings with the same longing are waiting to meet and acknowledge you. Beings who can see you as you authentically are. When you have been truly seen, you feel empowered, and remembrance of a shared sacred trust is ignited. This is the natural process, divinely designed for recognition through vibrational affinity, freed from personal expectations. Perhaps you have yet to recognize such beings on the physical plane. Remember that you are not alone. Your companions of destiny are always around you, in spirit and in purpose, in connection and in support. In meditation, strengthen your connection. Deepen your relationship with your essence self. Everything flows with its own perfect timing. If you have already recognized your companions of destiny, you are being asked not only to support and acknowledge each other, but also to lovingly bring out each other's shadows to be integrated and healed. Ak represents the removal of emotional obstacles and the recognition of your destiny. Ak can be seen as an access point for developing relationships with guides, totems, allies, and guardians. There are many ways to work with these spiritual guides, including guided visualization, shamanic journeying, and meditation. A useful construct is viewing them as aspects of yourself, part of your life stream that is asking to be integrated. Remember, there is no other. In this grand adventure, you are being asked to embody all that you are. Encoded in the upper corner of Ak's star glyph is a symbol of natural, primal nurturance. Such nurturance represents the soul feeding offered by companions on the same path. Profound insights are garnered through shared purpose and relationships with others who are willing to be in their true and integrity with and about the light and shadow aspects they perceive in themselves. Similarly, intimate relationships can be viewed as unique opportunities to bring forward in each other deep emotional patterns to be transformed. In this case, those you have drawn to you hold the ability to assist you in your own integration as well. There are no mistakes. Be willing to look deeply into the truth held within any relationship. The expression of intimacy is a gift of love. The lack of it may be a symptom asking for honest communication and healing. It may also be guiding you to reevaluate your relationship and the purpose it is serving. Ak also represents the recasting of your past, those deep emotional patterns that have been shaped by past experiences and have become identified as part of the ego self. Rather than blindly protecting your identity, your ego can act as a useful filter for reality. Ak asks you to remake your relationship with your ego, to create it as an ally, and release the issues of the small self. You will be guided in taking steps to transform, heal, and integrate. The link to the larger pattern is forming as you become freed from past identities and emotional patterns. The essence self then becomes unencumbered, opening channels of communication with spirits, guides, allies, and companions of destiny. As these relationships support your essence self, the call goes out to the one heart that beats in powerful concert. This is the song that beckons your sacred family to reunite. To the Maya, Ak represents the dog, the true companion whose loyalty and devotion derives from a clear intent held in its innate spiritual bond. In like manner, companions of destiny are devoted and uncompromising in their true heart's desire. Ak also represents the foot that steps forward into new beginnings on your path of destiny. A meditation for Ak is, I am the faithful arrow that flies into destiny's dawning. Ak's number is 10, representing the union of the foundation of the individual self with the essence self. The color for Ak is teal green, which combines the blue of water with the green of earth. Teal green honors your heart connection with other companions on the spiritual journey. It nurtures and supports the emotional body and promotes access to companions, guides, and allies. The shadow wisdom of Ak. In the shadow of Ak, you may be caught up in the emotional drama of life. Do you repeatedly experience charged emotions such as anger, fear, anxiety, and jealousy? Do you suspect that you are unconsciously addicted to the excitement and intrigue created by emotional drama? This can be difficult to see, let alone resolve. The solution? Learn to apply the same intensity to the magic of your life and your clear, conscious intent towards spiritual growth. Learn how to change your emotional position by creating an internal silent witness. Follow your process, garnering its gifts and releasing its intense emotions. Bring your process into a place of choice instead of allowing it to just happen to you. From this position of choice, You may befriend the emotional part of yourself and open to a deeper understanding of the underlying patterns of your emotions. Look at what is beneath those patterns and what truth resides within them. Emotions are not to be judged. They are simply tools of discovery that give you information about yourself. Remember, you are the one who chose and decided and directs your life. Another shadow of Ak is possessiveness, jealousy, and the misunderstanding of loyalties and ties. It is natural to walk your path with other companions of destiny. However, holding on to them hampers your full expression and purpose. Perhaps you are jealous about or attracted to the qualities in another that you would like to see revealed in yourself. Perhaps you became attached or obsessive or seem to lose yourself in the process of trying to find fulfillment outside of yourself. If your intent is wholeness within yourself, you naturally draw to you companions and relationships of wholeness. Be willing to look honestly at your present relationship. Explore the foundations upon which they are built. Examine where your loyalties and bonds lie and the purpose they serve. Which relationships are asking to be furthered, nurtured, and appreciated, and which would benefit from re-examination and release. Transformation in the shadow of Ak is found in the emotional patterns and projections related to issues of insecurity and trust. Open to a deeper understanding of the human emotional nature. To foster this understanding, experiment by authentically taking the other person's position and feeling the other's perspective. Try on various masks and roles that you are both playing. Learn how to step inside another's experiences. Appreciate the fact that both positions share the same issue and that both give you an opportunity to uncover the issue's root cause. By affinity, you will draw to you others who are working on the same issues. This is a great gift of transformation. As the second dimensional guardian of the mammalian brain, the emotional or limbic brain, Ak helps you to work on issues such as anger, fear, confusion, obsession, despair, and self-doubt. These emotional patterns are unresolved issues and unhealed wounds from often stemming from traumatic childhood experiences. There are numerous ways of overcoming these blocks. One is to recast your past in the way you would like it to have happened. This is done by re-experiencing the charge of the memory that act as emotional blocks. In this process, called neural linguistic programming, the memory anchor is reactivated so that you can access the patterns to be healed and released. The emotional charge then becomes fuel for transformation and the ignition of the desperate parts of self. Call on your essence self to guide you, to bring in the qualities and skills that will recast your experience in a new light. You may also choose to go on a shamanic journey to retrieve and reclaim the parts of yourself that have become symbolically separated. In reclaiming self, you literally recast your past and release it into the new. In doing this cleansing, you will feel literally born again. As you release the energy, it cuts through the emotional patterns and transforms the illusion of separation. Through this release, you journey deeper into the mysteries of your essence self. As you express authentically who you truly are, your companions of destiny acknowledge your true essence, building the trust and connection that reveals your destiny. For further assistance with your emotional process, you might want to look into therapeutic models, such as those offered by process-oriented psychology, transpersonal psychology, Gestalt, neuro-linguistic programming, rebirthing, and hypnosis. Also, see the timeline meditation in Etznab for recasting techniques, as well as the bibliography for titles of helpful books. The harmonic wisdom of Ak. The harmonic wisdom of Ak is affinity, the attraction of like vibrations or substances for one another. Spiritual affinity is not limited to family kinship. It is part of a natural affinity between companions of destiny. Such companions are drawn together by the same aligned force that draws iron filings to a magnet. Companions of destiny are drawn together to do work that is naturally harmonious. On the surface, at times, it may seem that you have little in common with these companions, yet the attraction remains. This is because essence selves are often committed to work together long before they met in this physical world. This is a natural process of affinity rather than the process motivated from personal desires. Follow this guidance into your unfoldment within the larger pattern. The musical descriptor of Ak is pastichi. I hope I pronounced that right. Meaning a successful combination of different but compatible parts and consort, an uncommon mixture of musical players. On the surface, some players may not seem to blend well, but their essence selves can create striking combinations of harmonious tones. Let us meditate on that for a while.